Welcome back to What is Awakening. And today I want to talk about our practice. Our practice throughout the day. Not meditation practice, but our non meditation practice. Our practice throughout the day. So, throughout the day, our practice is simply to become aware or recognize our awareness that's already there and to relax into that awareness that's already there. So I want to talk about that cycle because we already have breathing as the cycle that's with us, along with the cycle of day and night. We have the cycle of breathing that fills our moments. So our practice is to breathe in recognition of emptiness, recognition of aware space, and then as we breathe out, we merge into that emptiness. We merge into that aware space. So we breathe in awareness or recognition, and then we breathe out, relaxing into that awareness or the emptiness that we're aware of. So breathing in awareness of emptiness, breathing out, merging into that emptiness. Breathing in, recognizing emptiness. Breathing out, dissolving into that emptiness. All right. And the reason that's our practice is because it is the opposite of our conditioned modality. So our conditioned modality is, instead of recognizing and then relaxing into, our common modality is to be distracted. When I say to be distracted, that is, it means to, literally it means to be pulled apart, to be drawn apart, to be separated. So in this case, we're talking about being drawn apart from emptiness. As our experience, the conventional modality is to separate ourselves from emptiness, to separate ourselves from aware space. And the result of that is anxiety or resistance to that, from that ignorance. So our cycle is, instead of recognizing and relaxing into, we practice distraction and then repulsion or resistance. And the reason we're resisting is because it's ignorant. So we distract, we pull apart from emptiness, and then we resist that. And our practice now is to simply change the momentum, turn the momentum from distraction and resistance to recognition and relaxation. Emptiness dissolving into. And once we decide upon this, once we truly recognize that emptiness to the point that we decide upon it, then life becomes very easy. Because now you're not dreading events. You're not dreading the future. You're not dreading imagined events or spontaneous events, conceptual events. Why? Because your approach is to be aware and merge into whatever you're experiencing. So if you're experiencing something unpleasant, instead of pulling away from that, you merge into that experience. And my point for saying this is that once you decide upon that, once you switch that mode, the modality of your existence, your orientation to life, your very position of life, it's literally the difference between heaven and hell. Because hell is constantly resisting and being on guard and having to push out and having to protect and having to build, sustain, all these things, whereas heaven is to relax into, to merge into, to dissolve into what's already here, which is just aware presence. But like I said, the most important thing about this is once you make that decision, once you decide upon, I truly, truly, truly want to wake up and experience things as they already are, as it is. Like I said, you're positioning yourself for heaven because you're no longer dreading things. Your practice is to merge with whatever obstacle comes up, whatever ignorance you have to face. It's a whole different modality of being rather than dreading, than accepting with love in arms. So, and again, I want to keep this short so we can keep these often. I want to do a whole bunch of these. So if you guys have any questions at all, please ask. And I'll see you again on What is Awakening.